Hey, it's Holly. Welcome to Living It Country. Today we have a Christmas home tour you are all going to love. We have Angie here from the Bumblebee Farmhouse sharing her 2022 Christmas home tour. You guys have seen her on the channel before, and I'm going to go ahead and link that down below. So without further ado, let's welcome Angie and tour her Christmas home tour.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Bumblebee Farmhouse. I'm so excited that you're here. Holly, I want to thank you for inviting me over at your channel today, Living It Country, for this Christmas home tour. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I'm so excited that you're here. Hope you enjoy all of the decorations in our home and of course all of the vintage Santas that we have. Holly, I want to thank you once again. You are so sweet and I'm so appreciative of our friendship. Thank you so much for having me over at your channel today. This is always such an honor, always. So thank you for working with me here today and thank you for your sweet friendship. I hope you guys really enjoy the home tour. Let's go ahead and get into it. So just starting off at the foyer over here, we have this adorable sign that says the Hollyberry Inn. I picked this up last year in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. This little table over here, right when you walk in, has a lot of really cute farmhouse and antique items on here. I love this little setup. And walking into one of my most favorite rooms in the house, it's the living room that flows into the dining room. I absolutely love this room. So I don't have one set theme in this house for Christmas. I do love the country look and lots of cozy plaids and ginghams, buffalo checks. But I also like vintage antiques, and I really love the gingerbread and the farmhouse decor. A lot of the decoration pieces that I have in my house are from antique shops and thrifting, also Walmart and a few things from Target, Kirkland's and Hobby Lobby. And then there's a lot of things in here that I've also picked up at the incredible Christmas place in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We went last year and I went on a little bit of a shopping spree. As you guys can probably tell, I also like to layer things on top of things. So, putting Christmas trees in like tin buckets and just layering bells on top of everything with wreaths, lots of throws and pillows layered on top. I love plaid, so you'll see a lot of plaid in the house, but it doesn't even all have to match. I just love plaids and ginghams and buffalo checks. I also love keeping a lot of Christmas books on hand to give me Christmas inspiration for decorating. And then there's this really cool old catalog. It's, I think, a Sears catalog from 1942, but it's obviously in new production. But I think it's so cool to see what was offered in a Christmas catalog, in the 1940s. So lots of Christmas antiques, as you guys can see. Some are vintage and some are vintage inspired. But when I spot something that my heart can't go without, I definitely have to pick it up. Are these really cool antique rocking horse candlesticks. I have these other candle holders that are a boy and girl. They look like choir singers, and then this really adorable little angel that I picked up at an antique mall just recently. And then this is one of the most beautiful pieces I have. It's the Child of Prague statue. Oh, my heart melted when I saw this piece. It's just so special to me. And this was also picked up at a little antique shop in Illinois. Normally for a Christmas tree, I do a lot of birds on my tree. This year I decided I wanted it cozy with lots of buffalo, check, and gingham. Just more plaids more than anything. I wanted to create a country Christmas tree. So, and I'm actually really loving this. This is the first year I've done an all tree that's all like this, and I think I'm gonna probably do this every single year. I think it's just perfect. And then I added some flickering LED candlesticks and then some flickering candlestick lights from Kurt Adler, which I think is just like the perfect touch. I love the look of candles. And then every year I do a little Christmas village. I used to do ceramics, but I switched my ceramics. I gave my set away, and now I have little tin houses and barns, and it ties up really well with this beautiful artwork. And then in the armoire, I have a dough bowl full of really pretty ornaments and then lots of blankets to get warm and cozy. So now we're looking into the dining room. The two rooms, they kind of flow together. And I have a Christmas tree in this room as well, and lots of little decorations and a buffet full of Santa Claus mugs. I always have these shelves in my dining room, and I have lots of vintage soup tureens and vegetable dishes, old records, old teapots. I just love using this corner for a lot of my antique finds, and I love it. I love blues and creams and whites. And then I thought I'd tie the two rooms together by using a plaid tablecloth in the dining room with these kind of vintage looking deer plates, but they're not vintage. They were bought at Target a few years back, but I think that the plaid tablecloth kind of ties the two rooms together pretty nicely. I don't know why I find this funny, but every time someone comes over to our house for the first time or any time really, they always say that our home reminds them of their grandmother's house growing up. So I think I have mature taste for my decor, or maybe I'm just an old soul. And then I absolutely love this artwork. This was picked up at an antique mall. This is perfect for Christmas, or I like to call it Christmas in the country. Can we talk about how obsessed I am with this orange garland? I love it so much. I think I'm going to make one for every single room. It's my first time making something like this, and paired with greenery, it's just so beautiful. And then on this buffet over here, I have all of my vintage thermos, and then I have them paired with a lot of my vintage Santa mugs, and then there's new and old Santa mugs on here as well. But the fun thing about buying a new Santa mug is it will go out of production in probably a year or two, because they seem to change the styles every year. So it will be considered vintage in a couple of years, most likely. I I do have some Holt Howard mugs on here, and some other vintage Santa mugs, but there also are some vintage inspired, like these reindeer inspired, vintage inspired mugs are from Pottery Barn, and then some of the Winking Santa mugs are also vintage inspired from Holt Howard. So I think it's really cool that they're trying to bring that style back, because this nostalgic look and style is one of my absolute favorites. And then coming into the kitchen, I have somewhat of a gingerbread and vintage themed Christmas decor in the kitchen. Lots of reds, a little bit of green, and lots of yummy looking things. This really big artwork was sent to me by Tailored Canvases. I kind of got to design this one, and I'm super happy with this piece. It's so cool. Christmas coffee and tea bar over here by the sink, and I think I will do some sort of a hot cocoa bar on one of the other countertops. The kitchen island staged as if we were all going to have breakfast on Christmas morning with these really adorable Mr. Christmas vintage inspired plates. These are so cute. So I do love adding a lot of a vintage twist into our home, as you can see. And one of my favorite nooks in the kitchen is this built-in little buffet that my husband built for me. We finished it off. It was actually a bookcase, and he put it together and finished it off for me. I used actually a lot of really cute ornaments to make this little bakery display in the kitchen. And in the foyer, I have this other table with this nativity scene. This is really pretty. My mom gifted this to us when we first got married. It's Joseph looking over Mary with baby Jesus, and it's simple and just beautiful. And I even had to put a little Christmas tree and some artwork into the bathroom here. And the kitchen flows into the hallway with the foyer, and then it also flows into the family room, which I absolutely love. We have this really huge oversized fireplace, and I ended up putting a large Christmas tree in here this year and gave a lot of nostalgic touches to this room. So Holly, thank you so much once again for having me on your channel for these Christmas home tours. I hope you guys got some inspiration from my home with lots of country and farmhousey vintage touches. So thank you guys once again for hanging out with me here on Holly's channel. I hope to see you guys around.
I hope you all loved today's Christmas home tour. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite part, and I have a huge playlist I've put together of all of the beautiful Christmas tours this year, and I will see you guys in that video. Bye.